I work as a chief technologist at a pharmaceutical manufacturing plant in the Krasnodar region. We use various pharmaceutical equipment that meets the requirements and standards of GMP, a unit for dehydration of aqueous solutions, and extracts in a fluidized bed apparatus, rotary tablet machines, an automatic line for packaging tablets into plastic film, and foil and other high-tech machines and apparatuses. A year ago, the management of our company included in the plan for the development of production, mastering the production of new products, medicines for cold and flu in powder. To organize the process, it was necessary to purchase equipment and obtain documents for product certification. According to the requirements of the drug certification bodies, we are required to produce a trial batch of the product and make laboratory tests of the powder from cold and flu. In pharmaceutical production, it is important to control the quality of raw materials and finished medicines. This requires analytical equipment, which we also decided to buy for the powder packing area. We didn't have a granulator at our enterprise, with which we could wipe moistened powder. We needed a machine with a capacity of at least 100 kilograms per hour. The pellets had to be between 0.5 and 3 millimeters in size. The first thing I did was to turn to a supplier of equipment, with whom we have been cooperating for many years. The quality and performance of our proposed equipment suited us, and we decided to consider this manufacturer. I found out the phone number of the company in the sales department, and I contacted the manager. The specialist who spoke to me told me that this equipment was out of stock and offered another option. I carefully studied the machine offered, but it turned out that its output was not more than 50 kilograms of powder per hour. I gave up the offered option and looked for another one. I was looking for a machine that would be as effective as possible, safe for the employee, made of durable material. The machine had to be compact in size and easy to operate. I started my search for a powder granulator with the confidence that I would immediately find the necessary equipment. I decided to look at and compare manufacturers in Europe and China. I performed my search by the internet. I chose by location, delivery time, price category. Among the quality European manufacturers, I found 3 companies, which offered good machines, but requested a very high price, which did not include the customs clearance procedure. I understood that the management would not approve the chosen options because of the high cost, and would send me to search again. I didn't want to spend time and money on a translator, so it was decided not to buy a car from a Chinese manufacturer. I realized that I could not solve the problem of purchasing a granulator for dry and wet granulation of powder by myself, so I decided to turn to a specialist intermediary. I had an idea of what kind of machine I needed, so I only paid attention to the reliability of the company. On the internet, I chose several intermediaries, 1 from China, 2 managers from Russia. I made my choice by looking at the company's websites. The length of their work in the market for supplying pharmaceutical equipment, positive customer feedback, and the relevance of their prices were of great importance. At first, I called the Chinese intermediary. His presented price for the machine was lower than the others. I was told by the manager, who specified that the price did not include customs clearance, delivery and installation of equipment. The total amount of the order was much higher than what was shown on the site. I was not satisfied. Then I studied the website of the company from Kaliningrad more attentively. I looked at the prices, delivery terms. However, I was alerted by the fact that this company is also engaged in the delivery of shoes and crockery from China. I wanted to find a specialist in whom I would have confidence and who would deliver me automatic dispensing equipment in the specified time. I decided to look at the last option of a middleman from Moscow. In advance, I checked the company in the database of entrepreneurs in Russia for litigation for the period of activity. This company did not appear in these lists. I liked the company's website. It was modern, structured, and had a lot of videos. Having called the manager, I received good advice on the varieties of granulator, and was offered a granulator for dry and wet granulation of powder. This peltizer model is a simple mechanical device that rubs moistened powder through holes in a stainless steel mesh. The specialist told me about the capabilities of the machine, sent me an email clip, and cited the experience of past customers. I liked his businesslike and professional approach. I was satisfied with the delivery terms and price, and a week later we made a contract for the delivery of the peltizer. The machine was delivered within the deadline. It was compact, economical, and easy to operate. Sifting took place on replaceable sieves. The placement of the machine was floor standing. The rotation of the blades was 360 degrees. We were pleased with the dry and wet powder granulator recommended and supplied by the manager of this company. It was nice to know that we have many mutual acquaintances. I plan to go to the manager of this company for advice and purchase of other equipment for the organization of the production of powder with colds and flu, and I am confident that he will choose me a quality technique. In selecting any purchase requires expert advice. The project is sure to be successful if this consultation was obtained from a professional.